clock is definitely ticking down to tomorrow's court ruling, and protesters here at Occupy Toronto are trying to do everything they can to avoid eviction, even digging up an old document from 1959, an old land rights document, where they say grants land rights to the cathedral here behind me as opposed to the city. So that partial land here is actually owned by the cathedral, and they are once again looking to St. James Cathedral for sanctuary.
That basically transfer a portion of the western part of St. James Park to the church and the eastern portion of the park to the City of Toronto. Nowhere in this agreement does it state that the transfer of the western part of the land is governed by the city in any way, shape, or form. It actually transfers all rights to St. James Cathedral.
We're seeking still to work in partnership with the church, and what we're afraid of is that even the church is feeling the pressures of, the city and of these greater authorities.
But as we heard last week, St. James Cathedral will abide by the court's decision no matter what that is. And that means not getting involved if the city does decide to evict protesters here from St. James Park. Another development today, protesters told us that they did actually respond to reports of explosives being found here in the tents at St. James Park.
When we found these fireworks in the person's tent, we were quick to move them off-site. We hung on to them for a future date. Initially, we were concerned, of course, of the optics of the situation. Now, in the lead up to the eviction, we want to assure the people of Toronto that our commitment to nonviolence is paramount. The actions we did today, which was turning over the fireworks and other devices to the Toronto police, is a sign and a symbol of how committed we are to peace.
Now, again, the ruling is expected first thing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. You can keep it right here on City News Channel and BT first thing in the morning as well for the latest on this developing story and, of course, the reaction from the protesters and the city when the deliberations do come through. Safia Kambali at St. James Park. Now, back to the newsroom.